The blank has gone 12 hours of travelling and you'd never guess. Croeso nôl, welcome back to Mona Bros Fishing. As you can see guys, I'm in a kilt, which can mean only one thing. I'm heading up to Scotland. I'm waiting on Tommy Joe guys. It is the 6th of February and we're planning a 5-day fishing trip up in Scotland. So hopefully this is going to be the first of about 2 or 3 videos, providing the fishing goes well guys. So as soon as I get into Tommy's van and we're on the way up there, I'll get back just to update you on what we're going to be doing. So what I've got here is a new version of the DH strap-on, something a work colleague of mine has made. Dave Hince has made this one, and there's just a couple of slats on the bottom. Now the idea of this is a casting aid that fits on any reel, from a slosh to a casting special by Penn, whatever. You put it down underneath the reel seat there, comes up, and is a casting aid that allows you to grip down on that line whilst you're casting out. As soon as you let it go, it springs back and allows the line to just spool off and get a half decent distance on a cast. Right guys, first update, take 2, 3, 4, 5. But we're on the road. The target fish for me this weekend is hopefully a skate. I wouldn't mind a tiny one even, just any skate for me this weekend. And hopefully a spur dog and maybe some pollock if we get time. But I'm sure if any man can show me where they are, this guy's the man, guys.
I don't know how to show you anything.
Right guys, I'm finally allowed to take the blindfold off and we're here up in Scotland at long last. A 12-hour journey, and for the last hour I wasn't able to see a thing because Tommy insisted I had to be blindfolded so I wouldn't be giving away this particular location. You might find out roughly where we are if you check out Tommy's channel, so check the link in the description below.
We're here to go!
And perhaps he'll give away a bit of a hint as to where exactly we're fishing. Tonight we are fishing for skate, and I'm hoping that I'm going to land my first one. And as you can hear behind me, the ratchet is going off, so I'm hoping that's the first one, guys. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the rod going then. The bait's been stripped, so a slight change of tack now, guys. A smaller hook, just in case there are some spur dogs out there. That's what we're chasing this weekend. It's a long weekend, actually. It's going to be 5 days of fishing. So targeting spur dogs, possibly a ling, some monster skate, hopefully, and maybe some pollock if we get some chance and some time to go down and do a bit of lure fishing. But a slight change of tack now, guys, and if I get any action, I'll get back on cam. Well, guys, the blank has gone 12 hours of travelling, and you'd never guess it's a dogfish, guys. All the way to Scotland to get a dogfish. Now, if you look closely at this particular dogfish, sorry, just get it back into cam, you can see the difference between an Anglesey dogfish and a Scottish dogfish is that the Scottish dogfish had a bottle of iron brew in his mouth. Unbelievable, guys. I'm going to get this back in the water, guys, and catch you in a bit. Good morning, guys. Well, last night didn't quite go to plan, but the blank's gone on this trip, so At least I haven't travelled up to catch nothing. That's one thing. It's not the fish I wanted, guys, but we're hoping that today's going to be a better day. Just behind me here, Tommy's busy cooking some breakfast, guys. So we're going to fill our bellies up and then we're going to head off to a mark that Tommy's found and hopefully bring some fish onto camp. Just warming my hands up on this nice fire this morning. Spectacular view, guys. And Pete would absolutely love it here. No walking. Pitch up your van, car, 20 yards walk, and you're on a mark. Brilliant. Right, guys. I've just asked a guy for some directions on the side of the road there now. And the first thing he turns around and says, "Sorry, I'm deaf." To then get his phone out and start asking me to talk into his phone so he could read. He then went on a 5-10 minute tangent on how to get down to a mark that was about 2 miles away. But just to be polite, I tried to stay in the conversation, but it was quite difficult. So we're on the move again now, guys. But yeah, out of everyone, I ask a deaf guy for directions. We're about to have a couple of chucks on some lures now, guys, and I'm using my new lure rod, which is the Omen 244-60. Bought it on the recommendation of Tommy, because unfortunately on a baiting session before coming out here, I went up on the breakwater, first cast, and I lost the tip of my Daiwa bass rod. So the feel of this already feels a much better quality, so I'm quite happy with how it feels at least. But hopefully I'll get some fish on it. Catch you in a bit. Second species, Tommy Joe. Starfish. Start of the show. All banter aside, guys, with the iron brew and all that, but Scotland has to be one of the most spectacular countries I've ever visited. I have been here once before to climb Ben Nevis, but to get deep into Scotland has been absolutely fantastic. Night number 2, guys. We're back at the same mark as yesterday.
What are we doing here then?
Fishing. A little bit better prepared today, guys. Got both rods in the water. I got the setup for the fire when I get cold later. Targeting skate and spur dogs this evening. Had the chat this afternoon with a couple of lads from Leeds, and they mentioned that they were on to the spur dogs last night, so possibly they might be around here as well. So I'm going to try my best to get some fish on cam, guys. At the moment, it's looking like this is going to be a single video on my trip to Scotland. But if it gets better, guys, hopefully I can split it in 2 at least. But I'll catch you in a bit. And that's the fire started, guys. Hopefully this will kick off now and get a log on it. Keep us warm throughout the rest of the evening. We check it out, a bluey mackerel combo, and hopefully something will come on the line. It's been a slog today, but hold on, Tommy might have a bite here, guys. His rod's going there. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's definitely visible to me. Right, all I can say, guys, you need to check out Tommy's video to see if there was a fish on that or not. See, there's no action, guys. I thought I'd say I'm really happy with this SL30, and it's been coupled with a damn intense beach caster, which is the follow-on to the Ron Thompson, and it's a corker of a rod for 120 quid, as stiff as a pole, but unfortunately, as stiff as it is, it's still a virgin, guys. This rod needs a fish. Come on.
To be
firmly in the van, ready to go to sleep. Fishing's not going to plan, but another cracking day though. Some spectacular scenery and seen some deer. Yeah, it's been a good one, and it's time for me to go to sleep. Catch you tomorrow, because I think regardless this is going to be a single video now. See you later. Well, it's day 3 and we're on to a new mark. We've been driving around a bit this morning, looking on Google Maps, trying to find somewhere we can do a bit of fishing before we can check into our hotel. So we both decided on this particular mark. Tommy had a bit of information about roughly where to go, but he's decided on this one. And this afternoon we're targeting some spur dogs, and later this evening we're hopefully going to be going after some skate. So if anything comes on, I'll get that to cam, guys. I still can't get over the fucking fact I'm fishing on grass into what looks like a lake to me, but it's a loch and it's seawater, and that is absolutely blowing my mind. Look behind me here at that view. It is absolutely spectacular. Whether or not I catch, it doesn't really make a difference, because to fish with that sort of view is just incredible. Packed up, guys. Absolutely snagged out of this location. I had 3 casts, I think. Got snagged on all 3 occasions. Lost 1 set of traces, but I kept snagging into old lines with a braid there, guys, and lovely fishing spot, but unfortunately not a spot that you can actually fish from due to the fact there's so many snags out there. So it's going to be a pass, and we're going to head over to the hotel now, get a nice comfy shower, and get ready for this evening session. Obviously my hands are stinking of fish at the moment, guys, but I've read up online that these steel soaps are apparently very, very good at getting rid of the smell. So if they do, I'll put a tick on this. Bit of a disaster, guys. The mark we hope to go fish on this evening is currently occupied by a couple of other anglers. So we're at the moment debating whether to put off the skate fishing this evening and head over to a known spur dog mark and hopefully get onto the dogs this evening. Not dogfish, the spur dogs, but bit disappointed that that mark's occupied, but that's what fishing's about, guys. You need to get to these marks before anyone else, and I think it's quite important as fishing etiquette not to go fish next to another angler, although some people do it. Personally, I don't think it's something you should be doing, guys, but as soon as we're on this next mark, I'll get back on. Well, guys, unfortunately the first mark that we've been to, which we hope we're going to be fishing this evening, was occupied, and like myself, Tommy thinks that fishing etiquette is quite important, whereby you don't go fish next to anglers who have already set up. So we decided to go to a second mark, also occupied. So we're on the way to the third mark now, and the biggest problem in Scotland is that every single mark is 30 minutes plus away from each other, but hopefully the next time I'm on cam I'll be on a mark somewhere. They say that things comes in threes. This is our third day, third attempt on a mark today, so we've been lucky enough that no one was on this particular mark. Before coming over to Scotland, I won a game of poker. On the way up, I won a £140 jackpot on a fruits machine on the way up, stopping at the services. Don't gamble, but I'm hoping that on the third day of fishing that I will finally get that run. So I've got 1 rod in the water at the moment, guys, and I'm going to have to reset up the reel on the last one after losing a rig this afternoon, but as soon as I get that one in the water, and if there's any action, I'll get back on cam. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to cast out a banana, I'm going to bring it in, and see what you all think about catching a banana in Scotland, because apparently they're quite a difficult fruit to catch on the Mersey. But let's see if we can catch one in Scotland. It's come to that time of this particular trip where the travel's caught up with me. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm on another blank. I'm down to a single rod. Apparently the tiredness is from old age. I've absolutely nailed that last cast, so I know I'm at a good distance, and I've got a smaller trace on this time. I'm on a 4-0 hook with a tiny piece of wire targeting some spurred dogs, because someone to the left of me might have caught one, but you're going to need to check Tommy Joe's channel to see if he's caught one. So it's my last cast now, guys, and hopefully I can get a last cast special and bring that on to cam. Otherwise, it's on to tomorrow night, and the pressure will be seriously on to get a fish on this particular trip, because, let's be honest, I didn't travel up 12 miles, and I'll say travel again because I tripped on my words there, but I am tired. But travelled 12 hours up here, travelled about 15 to 20 hours around this place for a dogfish. So hopefully I'll get something to bring on cam either with this cast or tomorrow. So if I don't come back on, I'll be back on tomorrow. We're on the final day. I am fucked. I had a much better night's sleep last night, but we're here in Oban. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right this morning. I'm still tired, but to be honest with you guys, Tommy is absolutely relentless with his fishing, and I don't think he's even going at full pace at the moment. I think he's taking it easy on me, but we're gonna go head out for some spur dogs today, and hopefully I can get a fish in Scotland that I've not caught on Anglesey. As soon as I'm at the mark, guys, I'll catch up with you. Giving it a try at a beach mark this morning, or rather this afternoon by now. We've had a nice breakfast, and we're having a couple of chucks here before heading over to a mark that Tommy's got in mind. But as I mentioned in that previous clip, I was a bit fucked this morning. I'm starting to wake up a little bit now, but I have come to the realisation on this trip that I'd call myself a leisure fisherman, or maybe a lazy fisherman, compared to that man over there who fishes hard. Last night he had 3 rods out in the water, consistently changing bait, changing tactics, altering his rigs, whereas I was kind of sticking to the same simple rig I'd made to come up here, and even one time I had a single rod out. So yeah, I think that's the difference between being able to commit and actually catch something than myself catching nothing last night. But it is a learning curve, and even though I'm not catching, and I will come again, I have enjoyed it. I've been laughing consistently over this trip, but I have enjoyed it, guys.
Would anybody like to buy some fishing tackle?
Got a century knot for sale.
Beaches taking up golf.
So hopefully we'll get some fish to bring to screen today, guys, but we'll see how it goes. Catch you in a bit. As the Joker said, guys.
And here we go.
The main event of the evening.
We're on the home stretch, so to speak. It is the last chance for a Scottish skate. Tommy's brought me to the mark where he caught his the last time, and I'm hoping, against all hope, that I can save this journey. I don't even care if I don't land it. I just want to feel a fish on my rod. Anything but a dogfish. So the plan this evening is to fish into the early hours of the morning, providing I stay awake. I've had a couple of coffees, so I'm bouncing. I'm ready to go, guys. And I'm hoping that this big bastard Scottish fish gets on my line, makes me happy, so I can go home and say, I felt what a monster feels like.
The fuck?
It's not happened so far. Probably won't happen this time. But I'm going to give it a try at least. So the plan is, if I do get a fish, I'll get back on cam, hopefully to show you my struggles of bringing one in. And if I don't, I'll just close this video down tomorrow, give you a bit of explanation of everywhere we've kind of been in general, and a bit of details about the journey, but it's been a fun time, I can tell you that anyway, guys. Catch you in a bit. Just quickly show you the rig I'm using this evening. I've made about 12 of these to come up here to Scotland, and it's a simple pulley rig on a £150 mono right through, down to a mustard 10-0 catfish hook and an 8-ounce lead, and hopefully I can chuck that out and get on to those monsters. This is my last cast now, nothing to report back on, but it has been an extremely enjoyable 4 nights away with Tommy, and I can't thank him enough for bringing me along on this particular trip. As I've mentioned numerous times on this channel, I only started back a year and a half ago, and fishing has changed a lot since I was a junior fishing back in the day. And on this particular trip, I have learnt quite a few tips and tricks that Tommy showed me. So I think my casting's improved slightly. He told me something that to tweak my casting, and that has helped. I'm not opposed to asking other anglers for help. A friend of mine, John Bull, he's also been very helpful to show me some things I've been doing wrong, but as I'm progressing on my fishing journey, I think that I'm getting better and better each time. So yeah, it's been a cracking weekend, plenty of laughs. I can't say plenty of fish, but there we go, you can't always catch. It's called fishing for a reason, because we go out fishing to try and catch. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed whatever I've put out there. There should be some little bits to laugh at, I hope. And anyway, if I get something, obviously I'll get back on cam, but if nothing comes of it, thanks for tuning in, and as always, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time.
If you've been following Tommy's socials, you'll see that he's been giving me shit clothes of abuse, that I'm tired, that I'm broken. But the reason is and his persistent snoring. Yeah.